everybody. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Streaming online at WMNHradio.org. And, of course, if you go to mattconnerton.com and click Listen Live, you can find all of your online streaming options and contact info for the show and access the archive, et cetera, et cetera. And, of course, hello to our friends at Raw Talk Online. And over there at the news desk, Mr. Christian Lacoss.
Hey.
Who's soon he's going to be in the ring.
Yep.
Hopefully, yes. Well, there is no hope. There is only do.
That's true.
I got that wrong. It's actually there is no try. There is only do.
Oh.
Well, never mind.
Whatever you say, Matt.
Just ignore me the rest of the show. I've been hit in the head too many times, clearly. Maybe, yes. Well, it's easy to hit me in the head. I got this big Irish melon. You really can't miss it.
If I get hit in the head, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Oh, don't let your opponent hear that. Well, we'll talk about that. And, of course, our friend Eazy-G will be Skyping in to do his entertainment report. And I don't know about you, but I am just awash in anticipation and or excitement. I'm awash. I'm drowning in it.
How many scandals has this man been in? And he's still calling and doing entertainment reports. I
know. Well, he doesn't. Ain't nothing gonna break his stride. That's an old song. It's from before your time, but ain't nothing gonna hold him down. Oh no, he's got to keep on moving.
Are we gonna use song quotes for the whole show?
I don't think so. But what did you think of the, little LL Cool
loved
J?
it.
Mama said knock you out. I thought maybe because we need a new song for you. We really do. The father figure isn't going to work.
I was looking at some today.
Like what? What did you have in mind?
A couple like pop and punk stuff.
Yeah. But you like the LL?
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
It's high energy, it's a little aggressive.
That's what I'm going to do.
I mean,
so.
I don't know if you've ever seen the video, but I'll tell you, in the video, he's in a boxing ring and he's bouncing around. But then if you listen to the lyrics of the song, I'm not sure he's necessarily talking about boxing. He sounds like he's talking about some other things at one point. Sounds like he's talking about doing something with a weapon that's a little aggressive. It's like, relax.
In a lot of rap music, there is hidden meanings.
I know. And at another point in the lyrics, it almost sounds like there's something sexual there. I mean, it's a little. I was blushing a little bit listening to that. I hadn't heard it in a long time. That reminds me. Perhaps you'd like that envelope of magazines. There's women in it that are scantily clad.
We've already said I'm taking these magazines.
Oh, that's right.
I've already claimed those. You got to keep trying to give them away.
That's the only reason you're here.
Mine.
That's the only reason you're here today, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Actually, I can't do any sexual intercourse before the fight.
Oh well, we don't need to get into. Okay, that's my bad. That's for another show. That's for Matt Connarton Unsheathed, and
I was just talking scientific stuff. Actually,
I understand. Yes. Let's see.
Well, how's the weather?
The weather is amazing. Today is Thursday, April 8th, 2021, and speaking of amazing weather, today. As we arrived, we saw the Hop Knot has their full the terrace on the Hop Knot. It's all set up. The amazing outdoor dining area that they have, our wonderful sponsor. It's really incredible. So, check out the Hop Knot. It's Thursday, which means tonight is trivia night. How are you at trivia?
Not that good. I'm not that smart.
Well, you're so young. You have more time to learn useless information.
What's the capital of Arkansas? Little Rock.
I think it is.
I think so too, actually.
Oh, there you go. You're already ahead of the game. Actually, it is it must be Little Rock. Yeah. Yes, it is Little Rock.
The closest I've come to geography was when it was like my 4th grade geography B or something.
You had a geography B?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't make it very far, but yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But, so Eazy-G will be Skyping in. Let me give the numbers in the meantime. 603-250-6007. 603 250-6007. You can also, I was distracted by something in the chat room. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do, of course, is to call us at 603-250-6007 so that we can hear and enjoy your dulcet tones. But let's say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat. Brian Mackey is in the chat room all the way from Idaho and says, afternoon all. Wayne Noel is a top fan all the way from Michigan and also says, afternoon all. Rocky Huber is a top fan in the Facebook live chat and says, hi, everyone. I think Rocky offered to spar with you, Christian, to help you train.
At some point, once we get that figured out, yeah.
Yeah, what is there to figure out? How hard you're going to hit him, or how hard is he going to hit you?
How quick I'm going to knock him out.
Oh! Are you going to knock him out and say Mama said to?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have a mom. So
you do have reach. You have reach on him. You're taller than he is, so you could probably hit him with one of those crazy, like your prospective opponent did to that guy. Right on the top of the head.
That hit was so cheap. I wish we could show that, but that hit just. That's the hit that made me want to go into that ring and knock that boy out. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to say man. He's a boy.
Right. Ooh, I like the trash talk. That's very, very, very impressive. You're going to get in there and you're going to just, just knock him around. I like it. That sounds more like sparring than...
Not to mention my idol Dave Portnoy is going to commentate the fight, so that's even better.
Those sound more like hard punches. Now, who is Dave Portnoy?
Dave Portnoy is the CEO of Barstool Sports.
Ah, yes. Well, very good. So he's going to be on commentary.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Him, Dan Katz, another guy that works for Barstool, who I don't really know, and some other guy is.
Uh-huh.
All I care about is Dave Portnoy. Right.
Well, all you should care about is winning.
That's who.
Yes. Stefan Philbrook is a top fan in the chat room. He says, thank Dog for Facebook Live. WMNH at the Seacoast is, or I think he means 95.3, if you're in the Seacoast area, is simple folk music, a.k.a. country. Dan Lavasser is a top fan in the Facebook Live chat. He says, afternoon all, I'm officially half vaxxed. Excellent. Congratulations, Dan. Let's see. Abigail Jem says, me too, congrats. I get number 2 tomorrow. Excellent. And then about another 2 weeks after that, you'll be considered fully vaccinated. It takes a couple of weeks for your body to build up that immunity. Let's see. Oh, Jenny is suggesting, she's got a suggestion for a song.
No. Let's see
what this is.
No.
Well, we'll keep an open mind. Let's see. It's let's just got to get past the ad here. Let's see what this is. This is Jenny's suggestion. Phenomena. The Phenomena song. What do you think?
I think I'm all set.
Okay. Well, I have to admit, I personally would prefer LL Cool J over that.
And due to lack of interest today, the entertainment report is canceled because I'm in the studio.
Oh, no. Listen to you. You're canceling Eazy-G?
It's mostly the lack of interest.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, Scott Robinson, he's very interested. He's in the chat room. Yes, he was the one asking, but no, Scott is like, he's Eazy-G's biggest fan, and he loves the Amanda McCarthy tour dates. He does. He's got his pen and paper out already, I betcha.
He's like, all right, when's the next one? Boston, Mass? All right.
Well, or Tennessee. Sometimes it's Tennessee.
Don't be traveling now.
Mm-hmm. Jenny's asking who's popping the bubble wrap. That was supposed to be some. Yeah, it does sound like bubble wrap being popped. Yes, that was audio of Christian sparring that we secretly recorded.
Oh,
yes. Let's see. You didn't know we were secretly recording you, did you? We also secretly replaced your coffee with Folgers Crystals. Let's see.
Joke's on you, Matt. I don't drink coffee.
fiddlesticks.
So I think that was someone else in the house's coffee.
That's why I'm no good at April Fool's Day. Stefan says, I fully support Christian putting the kibosh on the entertainment report today. I could go with more Matt and Christian and less Eazy-G.
The fact you can put up with me,
that is hurtful.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
That is so hurtful, though. Poor Eazy-G. He's having a tough week, you know. He got into a terrible kerfuffle on Monday with, or was it Tuesday? I lose track of the days.
I lose track of the days because this man's always in something new.
Well, there's so much scandal.
That's like me too. Never mind.
Well, no, but there's so much, he's always in hot water. He's always in a gate of some kind, whether it's Taco Gate or Tablet Gate. It's like he lives in a gated community of his own making. It's terrible. Poor Eazy-G. He's going to be very hurt by that. Wow. Oh, and Scott Robinson says, don't forget big breaking news today. See, Scott is a fan of Eazy-G's entertainment report, and he has bated breath, no doubt. I don't even know what that means, really. So what is, that expression, but I use it nonetheless. I should look it up. Now, so what exactly is happening? So explain to us.
So at the moment, we're in talks with Barstool right now.
Now, what do you mean you're in talks? Who is in talks?
We've both sent emails to the Barstool rep that covers like the whole boxing scene and promotion, stuff like that.
So you and your opponent.
Yes, because we want this fight. It's only a matter of him getting down here from Canada because Canada's borders are still closed. That's the only thing right now.
Right.
So as soon as we can get a date set, a location for the event to be held, and everything, I think we're golden.
But how did you meet your opponent? I don't understand how this came about.
So I discovered him because the Barstool like put something out on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I want to get in on this. I want to box. Mm-hmm. And I posted, I was like, hey, I'll box somebody if you guys need anybody for the undercard. This kid said something, and I was like, all right. I'm like, well, there's my opponent. Bingo.
Well, what did he say? Did he say something aggressive?
Not really. No, he told me to stick to doing flips on a trampoline and leave the fighting for the big guys.
Well, that's aggressive. That's very insulting. And I know if someone said that to me, I would have been like, what do you mean? I like my trampoline. How dare you?
So 2 days later, I sent him a message, and 2 days later, hold on, I'll pull it up and I'll read it.
Oh, yes.
I go, yo, dude, much respect for you. I'm like, how do you want to do this for the fight? Because I want to do this and I want to fight you, but I at least want a couple months to train. And he responds with, I can't cross the border yet, waiting on the stupid governments to open up the borders so I can participate in a Rough and Rowdy, which is the name of the boxing event. Mm-hmm. He's like, so you got time to train, but up to you, man. Just know that you'll be in HE double hockey stick.
Ooh.
For 180 seconds in the ring with me, and that's if you aren't sleeping on the canvas before that. Start skipping and drop the trampoline for a punching bag and make the most out of the time you have until I can come back.
Wow. He sounds very mean. He sounds like a mean man.
It's all part of the sport.
Oh, right.
It's all part of the sport.
Yeah. All right. But you were nicer to him than he was to you.
No.
Because you said, hey, much respect and whatever, and he's just like...
because that's the way I think it should go, because he does have seniority over me in this sport. He has...
Okay, so what is his experience?
He has, I want to say, 2 amateur fights. I could be wrong. I've done a little bit of research on him, watched some film.
Yes. Like you want to watch film?
I mean, the little bit of film I could find. Finding film on this guy is insane. I can't find anything. I searched Barstool's YouTube channel for his fight. Couldn't really find that. I saw an Instagram post where he had the clip of it. Mm-hmm. And I saw his like knockout punch, how he knocked out his last opponent.
Yeah, with an overhead.
Yeah, it was like an overhead shot, and I was like, that's dirty. That's dirty.
But it's within the rules, right?
There really isn't many rules in it. How's
it dirty?
I just feel like, I don't know. To me, it's dirty because it's like, it wasn't a clean punch. Mm. You barely got him. He tripped over his own feet. Mm. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that he was fighting down and dirty like Eazy-G and Daryl Dion?
No, not as bad as that.
You got down and dirty?
not as bad as that.
All right.
But I also heard he wants to have a rematch with his last opponent. So that might buy me some more time to train.
Why does he want to have a rematch with him if he won?
I guess.
Is this guy stupid? That could work to your advantage if the guy's kind of dumb.
I know.
Yeah.
He seems to be.
You can outsmart him.
He seems to be. I mean, I saw an Instagram post of him eating donuts, and I was like, dude, you should be training for me to knock you out in 180 seconds.
Nah, but see, that could be a psychological trick. He may have posted that video of him eating donuts thinking that you would see it that you would get overconfident that he's eating donuts.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah,
I don't think he's concerned. I don't think he's concerned about the fight. I really don't. I think he still thinks he has more. I think he thinks he has more time than he really has, with the borders not being open yet.
That can work to your advantage as well. If he underestimates the situation, the amount of trouble that he's in.
I'm trying to fit in 2-a-day workouts now, in the morning and at night.
Yes.
I mean, for the past few days, I haven't been able to. My gym, I found out this morning, was closed. So
sprinkler issue?
Yep.
Now, Abigail Jem in the chat room says, isn't Barstool a big Trump supporting company?
I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is.
You just want to fight.
I just want to fight.
Yes. I don't know.
This isn't about politics right now. This is about listen, I want to fight.
I do wonder though if I don't know enough about Barstool to know, but I do wonder if Abigail, if you might be conflating Barstool with UFC, because Dana White is a big Trump supporter.
Well, Dave Portnoy did interview the president last year.
Oh,
but the way it ended up being was, Trump called him and called his team or whatever and goes, I want this guy to interview me, blah, blah, blah. And Dave Portnoy, obviously, it's an interview with the president. You're not going to turn that down if you're a reporter.
Right. Well, that's true. Fair enough. And by the way, and I've said this on the show before, too, as much as I find Trump repulsive, I actually don't blame Dana White for
Dana went where the money was.
Well, the thing is, Trump did, if I were in Dana White's position, Trump gave UFC a chance in terms of a venue when UFC was still in its infancy, and you had all these politicians like John McCain, for example, who was saying, "Oh, it's it's barbaric, and we have to outlaw it and whatnot." And these athletic commissions in these different states were saying no to UFC, and Trump let them do it at Trump Plaza or whatever the hell, I don't know, in Atlantic City. One of those places that I think is no longer around. And, so Trump actually gave them a chance and was helpful to them. If I were in that position, if Trump had helped me somehow in my business, I might, Dana went so far as to speak at the Republican National Convention. I can't imagine doing that, but that's me. And, I'm not Dana White. But Abigail says no, she's not conflating them. Well, no. But as you say, Christian, you're not concerned with the politics.
I'm really not. That's the least thing I've been concerned about is politics lately. I don't care.
Well, I don't blame you. You got a fight to win, No,
and I've got an agenda.
You've got an agenda, yes. I know. I think we have another individual with an agenda. Eazy-G. Is that you, Eric?
Oh, yeah, I had the speaker off. Here we go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you, Eazy-G. I'm very excited to hear from you.
I think it's 2 weeks in a row now. I've done it on Thursday, so Jenny's listening. Yeah, 2 Thursdays in a row.
I'm happy you finally found a schedule.
Yes.
And it's not every different day of the week.
Is Thursday the new day?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I got other things going on than Christian Lacoss. So, hey, what are you going to do? It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's what our former president, Donald Trump, said. Mr. President, there's all this sickness and death. And he said, well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I got some big news, but I'm going to share it at the end of the report. I'm going to make everybody wait.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are you saying, Eric, you have breaking news?
I will share it at the end of the report.
Oh, at the end of the report. I'm sorry. I forgot that you said that you were going to do that at the end. I apologize.
Yeah, at the end of the report. Yep.
Okay. Well, very good. Very good.
I got a question for Crystal Lacrosse. What happens if the guy you're going to fight can't come over because of the borders closed?
Ooh, good
We
question.
wait as long as we need to wait.
All right.
All right.
Good question. Good
Gives me
answer.
more time to train. Get ready.
Yeah, I guess.
Bulk up.
Right.
Right now, I'm at a welterweight weight right now, so hopefully stay there,
Yeah,
not go
That's a
down.
dilemma. A lot of people are mad about is those borders are closed, but I think eventually they will reopen. I have no idea what date though.
I'm hoping for June, but it's a little far fetched right
No
now.
one seems to be very excited.
Virtual Dave Ridley.
No one wants to hear Dave Ridley.
He's very down. Well, that was virtual Dave Ridley. I have no control over him.
You're gonna have a big protest at the post office on Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real big. There's gonna be millions there.
Yes, he's going to be very, very. He's excited to do it. The real Dave Ridley, of course.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, I get it. All right, fine. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Well, Eazy-G, so are you going to give us a hint, or are you going to make us wait until the end of your entertainment report? It's a tease. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I see how you are.
I won't believe it when I announce it.
Right. Well, before you start your report, just I don't want to leave the subject of the fight just yet, because there were a couple of comments in the chat room, and then we'll get to your entertainment report.
That's fine.
Eazy-G. But our friend Mike Pelopita, of course, from Queen City Cabinetry, one of our wonderful sponsors here at WMNH, is in the chat room. Rocky Huber has a question, Christian. He says, can they find any videos of your fights?
No, because there is none, and all the sparring footage I have right now is going to stay secret until after the fight, because I don't need him going and watching that,
Right.
and then finding my rhythm and everything else, and seeing what I'm doing to train.
Right. I think that's very smart. Paul Cormier, better known as Paulie C, is in the chat room. He says, greetings, gentlemen. Of course, Paul from Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C, which you can hear every Friday night beginning at 7:30 p. right here on WMNH. Rocky Huber says, meet me at the side of the playground after school, Christian Lacoste. We can have a fight.
Good. Let's do it.
Wow.
Rocky Huber, he wants to, I think he wants to fight you. Wow.
Oh, boy. I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay.
Well, what do you say, Eazy-G? Are you ready to begin your report?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yep, ready as ever. man.
All right. Well, here, let me we'll cue up your music here.
From around the way. Easy.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-bys, celebrity gossip? Eazy-G's got ya. Entertainment report style. That's why I'm easy.
Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
Oh, by the way, Gonzo is in the chat room. He says, humble yourself, Christian. He says, humble yourself, Christian. You're getting a bit cocky since the Connarton bump. Ooh. Wow. I think Gonzo wants to fight you.
Oh, boy.
You're going to be fighting him off.
Dude.
And not in a good way.
I need sparring partners, but I need sparring partners that won't get knocked out within 30 seconds. I'm not saying Gonzo would be knocked out in 30 seconds.
Good. Yeah, Gonzo.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. What about
you guys are getting up there,
what
know?
about what about Eazy-G?
No.
No.
I wouldn't wrestle him, though.
You would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. All
Those
right.
anabolic steroids and stuff, and those muscle shirts.
He's got rippling muscles, don't you, Eric?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes.
He goes, oh, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know about anyone else, and I mean that. But I am in great anticipation, Eazy-G. Let's hear your entertainment report.
All right, go April 8th. I don't think I've ever dedicated this show to this lady before. It's a news lady.
Not really.
Her name's Kate Merrill. She's on Channel 4. She does the 4:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. news.
Who the hell's up at that time?
She does the 4:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. news.
Who wakes up at 4:30 and goes, I want to do a news report?
Wow.
I'm good, bro.
I'm always up early because I can't sleep anymore, it seems like. So.
No
Oh,
idea.
now I feel bad.
Wow. Okay.
I'm here.
Here we go. We're gonna start off with the world of wrestling because it's WrestleMania weekend. I wrote down all the matches.
Did you write down that Logan Paul is going to be in WrestleMania? That's all I really care about. That's the only reason I'm going to watch WrestleMania.
Say that again.
Did you write down that Logan Paul is going to be at WrestleMania?
Oh yeah, you like Logan Paul?
Yeah, that's all the only reason I'm going to watch it.
What's he all about?
Huh? He's a YouTuber and a boxer.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather at some point.
Oh, all right. Have you connected with the Peacock Network?
Nope.
That's right. Peacock now has the WWE Network.
Good move on their end, though.
Oh, definitely, yes.
They weren't bringing in much.
Well, you know, the long term, the rumor is that within 5 years, NBC is going to buy WWE. What do you think, Eric?
Anything's possible.
Right.
But anyways,
Yeah, I'm not sure everyone's going to get that or like it.
they're going to start off with the 1 hour kickoff show. And it's sponsored by all weekend. It's sponsored by Snickers.
Snickers really satisfies. Is that Snickers or is that like Mars Bar or is that like Three Musketeers or something?
Yeah, well, even before the WrestleMania.
I'm sorry, Eric. There was a very loud motor. You know, we have the windows open here. It's like summer. What was that?
NXT, they're finished at pay-per-view tonight.
Yes.
And then tomorrow night they have the SmackDown. That's taped. And the big one is going to be the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Speaking of SmackDown, Mike Pelopita in the chat room says Christian has the talking SmackDown pretty well.
A little bit. I got to work on a few things.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe Eazy-G can teach you.
But they bumped it over to SmackDown for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, when Saturday rolls around, they're going to have the national anthem, and it's going to be a lady I never heard of, Barbie Rexha. So she's doing the
No idea.
It's Baby Rexha. That's her name.
There's a couple of rumors on the market that the Bailey or the Queen there might be added to the card. Because as you know, wrestling is always something to change the card.
Yes, card subject to change.
There's rumors that Gronk might show up.
Oh,
Gronk shows up every time. It's a money thing for him.
Didn't he only show up once? Wasn't he? He was there last year.
No, he signed a contract with them for a while.
Oh,
he was the 24/7 champion or whatever for a little bit.
Oh, they did that. Anybody can be that. Eazy-G was the 24/7 champion, weren't you, Eric?
There's rumors that Brock Lesnar might show up, but I'm going to squash that, saying he's not going to be there.
That rumor is
Lesnar's got a
squashed.
bag to make, man.
That sounds like is that breaking news that Brock's not going to be there?
Breaking news: WWE is fake, and their ratings are down. So they signed with Peacock.
Oh.
Because Vince McMahon doesn't know how to run his company.
Oh, no.
All right, so night one, you're gonna have Bobby Lashley, the champion, versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, and those two guys, Shelton Benjamin and the other guy is banned from ringside. The old Hurt Business.
Oh,
this is one of the matches that I care about on night one. Is Sasha Banks, the champion, versus SmackDown Championship versus Bianca Belair.
No.
It's not Bianca Belair. It's Bianca Belair. Go ahead, Christian.
No. Why does that match interest you?
Oh, Bianca Belair actually is pretty awesome.
I like the push they're giving the new girl. I'm all about the new girl and boys.
Okay. I'll take that as an answer.
Mm-hmm.
And this one here,
really.
I don't really care about, but they're pushing it big time. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison. For some reason, they think Bad Bunny can wrestle. He's a rock and roll guy. I don't know what he's doing.
He's not a rock and roll guy. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper. You're the entertainment reporter.
He's a Spanish rapper.
Yes.
And the reason they're going with this storyline, I do believe, is because they destroyed his car in the last one, so now he wants his revenge.
Right, but I think after WrestleMania, you'll see him go bye-bye. Back to his real job.
No, back to his real job.
Okay, whatever.
The next match is Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
That old hag's still there?
Before he messes up with the head of the class, head of the table, Roman Reigns, as he used to be involved in the Shield.
That's an old one.
The Shield. I used to love the Shield.
Yeah, the next match they're going to have on night one is the New Day, and they are the tag team champions, and they're going to face AJ Styles in his guard there, Omis. He's going to step into the ring for the first time.
Hey,
so
pause.
Omis?
Pause
Yeah,
for a minute.
his bodyguard.
AJ Styles needs a bodyguard.
Yeah, he's running a wrestle.
You're telling me the guy that went from Impact Wrestling, was doing flips and taking out his opponents during mid-flip, luchador style, needs an opponent? I mean, needs a bodyguard?
Well, he tends to surround himself with big guys like what's his name, Luke Gallows.
Yeah. Hey, wait, so are you saying WrestleMania is going to go multiple nights?
It's 2 nights again this year.
That's so stupid.
I know.
What a waste.
By the way,
over the years, people complain that WrestleMania lasts like 7 hours, and people say that's way too long.
Okay, it was 4 hours, and I think one of the reasons WWE is doing this is because then they get more views over 2 days than they do.
And a lot of fans in the stands.
Now Jenny points out, she says, dude, stop. Even Andre the Giant had security. That's a great point.
Okay, but when you're going to a match, though, I don't understand that. I feel like it's just a storyline thing. Now, if you're out in public going to like a store or something, that I completely understand.
Yeah, well, this match here, this one here is a really bad match.
Thanks.
I don't know why it's even
Great to know.
McMahon versus Braun Strowman, the steel cage match, and I think that's one of the dumbest matches in the history of WrestleMania.
Now, Rocky Huber has an important question. He says, Christian, when you come to the ring, are you coming down in a scooter or jumping on a trampoline? Oh, Sin Cara used to use a trampoline to get into the ring.
Dude,
yeah.
I like the trampoline idea.
Yeah, because
I do. I actually do.
Well, you know what's good about that? Because he took a shot at you over the trampoline, so you just turn that right around and you say, not only am I not embarrassed about the trampoline, I'm going to use that as a thing.
I'm sure I could do like a flip into the ring.
Right.
Now it's just getting Barstool to be able to let me do it.
Yes.
One is number one contenders, Team Turmoil, Lana and Naomi, Liz Morgan and Natalie. Dana Brooks and Mandy Rose, Ruby Riott, and Tamela Sanaka, and Kamala and Bailey. And the winner of that match gets night two against Nina Jackson and Shayna Baszler.
Nia Jax. Hey, say her name right. She's The Rock's cousin. Now, Abigail Gem, apparently not a fan of Christian Lacoss. She says, is Christian here playing Easy's foil, or is he genuinely that obnoxious? Oh, my goodness.
I'm just messing around.
I think Abigail wants to box you.
Dude, I feel like she's never liked me since day one. Let's be honest here, but we won't go into that.
Really? You feel like she's...
No, I've known that since I was on Tony's show.
Really? Interesting.
Who is The Rock's cousin?
Nia Jax is The Rock's cousin.
I'm The Rock's cousin.
Oh, wow.
Or is she his cousin or niece? Actually, she might be his niece. I'm not sure.
All right. I only care about 2 matches, the Sasha Banks and Bianca match, and I care about night 2 match, head of the table, Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan, the triple threat match. I think that match might steal the whole night and 2.
Edge is back in WWE.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah.
What?
Edge
Didn't he
back.
break his neck?
You think you know him?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, and I don't think he's back forever, but he's back for a while.
Christian is back too. Payday. Christian is back in AEW.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they offered them like one of those contracts, those like WWE legend contracts.
Asanka versus Rhea Ripley
versus Asuka.
And this is the one that you care about, Matt. The Finn,
good.
Brian Wyatt versus Randy Orton. They still don't know what kind of match it's going to be.
You mean the Fiend, Bray Wyatt? Eric,
the friend, Bray Wyatt.
Eric, legitimate question. Are you okay? Because you're butchering these names way worse than usual. Are you? I'm genuinely concerned. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
The next match is the Nagarin drum match. Big E versus Apollo Crews. I kind of care about this match a little bit. The Intercontinental Championship. And once in a while they admit this. No rules. Anything goes. Oh, no time limit either. So meaning they can fight all over the arena.
Right. Well,
and this is the one that you care about, Christian Lacoss. Kevin Owens versus somebody.
Listen up, Christian.
Logan Paul in his corner.
So Logan Paul's going to be in whose corner?
Sami Zayn's or something like that. Yeah, no. Sami Zayn.
So are you excited about that?
Yeah, I just want to see a storyline.
Mm.
That's all I really want to see.
There's one more match. Riddle's U.S. title. He's the champion versus Sheamus.
Riddle.
Yep. And this is a rumor match. It might happen. It might not. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, the champions, versus the Street Profits.
Oh,
that's a maybe match.
I like the Street Profits. Now, Bobby Champagne, who's very cultured, he says in the chat room, I'm not a fan of humans beating each other for the entertainment of the lower brow. Wow. Whoa.
Not really. Let's hope they make a lot of money, because that's why they do WrestleMania. So.
And Abigail says, I never watched Tony's show.
I feel like...
So that's odd.
She watched it once, and I remember Tony saying something or something like that.
Really?
It was a topic of conversation between us in a debriefing.
Oh.
Or maybe it was on your show. My bad. I'll stand corrected if it was.
Oh. And Rob Dion, the entertainment reporter on the morning show, says, so glad I didn't miss the wrestling report.
Yes, well, sometimes the hype of WrestleMania doesn't when the show actually happens, excuse me, doesn't beat the hype. So let's hope it's a good one.
Wait.
Not really.
What did he just say?
Sometimes the hype is all hyped up, and when they have the event stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not the event is stink, as Peter White would say, which would be a good thing, but the event stinks.
Robert Giant's listening, because now it's a Majestic Theater update.
Oh, very nice. Are they going to be having live wrestling at the Majestic Theater?
No, probably not. It goes 603-669-7469. I thought he said this morning, April 18th on a Sunday. They had the Majestic Theater, a piano man, Robert Dion and Keith. I think he said there was no in-person tickets left.
Oh.
If he's listening, he could say yes or no. And then there's always more virtual tickets on the YouTube, so you want to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, coming up this summer, they're going to have the summer camps, and he says to sign up soon because they fill up quickly, and it's $160 a person for 1 week sessions. And those are later on in the summer. And then they got another show coming up in May 2nd.
What is the summer camps through the Majestic Theater? Is it for kids who are interested in acting and putting on a play? Is that what that is?
Like that, yep.
No, that's very cool.
New Hampshire Ukuleles and Friends at 3:00, and there's a couple tickets left for in person. It's always limited, and then virtually too, and it's on sale now.
Oh. I'm not sure what this is about, but Gonzo says, Christian Lacoste, don't mess around with her. She's in a secret society.
I think that's nice and all, but I'll say it now since I'm looking at the chat now and I see it. Listen, I'm only joking around, guys. Okay?
Well, be careful with the joking, because Rob Dion says, I messed around with the secret society once and then found dead animal heads in my mailbox. I learned my lesson real quick.
That's a little creepy.
I know, right? Has that ever happened to you, Eazy-G?
No, but I'll get back to Majestic Theater. You can still call that number. You can make a donation or get a gift card.
You can
stay with the Palace Theater. 668-5588. You can make a donation there too, or get a gift card. And believe it or not, the box office is open Monday through Friday, and you can go check that out on. If you want to get a ticket, 9 a.m. to 5, and they got some shows coming up in the future we'll get to later. And then the summer series is going to be happening again. The tickets are on sale now, 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's like 50 minutes a show, and they're going to be on June 30th to August 26th. And I'm going to be checking out The Wizard of Oz. I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan.
Who was it? Somebody, I think it was it Rob Dion? Oh, no, I think it was Bobby Champagne likes your Detroit T-shirt.
Oh. Yeah, no, this is actually, I don't know, maybe it is Detroit, but it's a clothing brand. I do a subscription-based clothing thing, and I got this shirt, and I like it. It's awesome.
Oh, by the way, Gonzo says that the secret society killed his dad.
Whoa.
Wow, that's breaking news.
Breaking news. As reported, Mike Gonzalez's dad has been. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I had no idea.
Oh, we got PYT updates here. Megan Quinn, Hunter, and friends that run at 603-668-5580. They still have the April.
I'm sorry. Gonzo said something in the chat room that I'm not going to read out loud, but it's pretty funny.
You might check that out. April virtual Zoom vacation camp.
Where is it? I can't see it.
I don't know if there's any slots open yet. I'll open ask. For $200 a person, the April 26th to the 30th, and then for 2 to 6th grade, 10 a.m. to 1, and 7 to 12th grade, 2 p.m. to 5. Now the summer camps are filling up too for the Palace Theater, so you might check that out. But they're a little more pricey, believe it or not. They're $499 for 2 weeks, and it's $250 for the last week of camp. So wow, 1 week only. So they're going to be the summertime grades 2 to 12 grades, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. I don't know why they're so pricey, but that's what I was told when I asked them on the Facebook. Oh yeah, and the Rex Theater is open too. They got a couple of shows coming up, but they're in the future, so we'll get to those another day. And oh yeah, I got some big breaking news about Amanda McCarthy.
Oh, Amanda McCarthy. Oh, you got breaking news. All right.
Breaking news, the Amanda McCarthy tour dates for 2021. Coming to a stage near you.
Well, April Cushman's got her CD coming out either April or May to be announced. It's going to be in Keene in the CD release party. And I finally got a hold of Amanda McCarthy on the Facebook Messenger, and she said that she wrote the title track, and the name of the song is Long Haul.
This is the best chat room ever.
All right. And Chris Cavanaugh is up for 2 awards on the Amanda McCarthy Facebook page, and she's up for 6 awards in Georgia. So congratulations, McCarthy.
She should refuse them because of what Georgia has done with their voting laws. I would refuse them.
Yeah, we won't get into that part. Anyways, the couple shows for Amanda McCarthy. There isn't any new dates, but we'll go over the old dates. April 9th, so tomorrow she's playing Friday, Ellie Tops in Nashville. Then April 14th, Wednesday at the Commodore Lounge in Nashville. And then April 23rd on a Friday and May 14th on a Friday at the the College Grove in Nashville, Tennessee. April 20th, she's playing Wednesday at the Brentwood Suits in Brentwood, Tennessee. And then she's playing May 12th on Wednesday in Nashville, Tennessee, the 404 Bar and Grill. And then Sunday, April 25th, Milton, Georgia, Painted Horse and Winery and Vineyards. And then Sunday, April 18th, at the Copper Top Bar and Grill in Huntsville, Alabama, and April 16th and 17th, Friday, Saturday, at Georgia Barley Bar and Grill.
Now we have a question in the chat room, Eric. Rocky Huber is asking, now I'm going to clean this up and make it politically correct because we don't say the M word anymore. What's Easy's thoughts on little people wrestling? I feel like this is where Christian Lacoss should begin his fighting career.
You know, we're actually having midget, short people box in that event.
Little people. I believe you can also say dwarf and
people
American.
Under 4'9".
Yes, right.
They don't do that anymore on Rocky Humor, so.
Oh, good.
But over at Barstool Sports, Rough and Rowdy, they do.
Do they really?
Yep.
So that's a real thing? They're really doing that?
Yeah.
Wow. No kidding.
I guess some April Cushman tour dates now. She's playing April 9th Friday right here in New Hampshire.
Yeah, some breaking news, April Cushman dates?
Breaking news, I'm hungry.
Oh.
This is really my jam. We should play it again.
It's a Manchester, April 10th, Saturday, Buckley's Restaurant and Tavern at 6 o'clock. And then April 16th on a Friday at 6 o'clock, the Village Trestle in Goffstown. And Saturday, April 17th at 4 p.m., an earlier show. It's Concord, the Concord Craft and Brewery. And then April 22nd and 7th, the Big Daddy Joe's in Plymouth. And then she's she says tickets are going fast, so you want to get a ticket if you want to see her on May 28th, Friday, outside at 6:30 at the Northern Drive-In at her hometown, Swansea, New Hampshire. Tickets available at northlands.com. And the main act is the big acts are Angie K, and then she'll be taking the stage first. And then the main act is Jake Owen. You ever heard of him, Crystal Lacoss?
Yes, I've heard of Jake Owen. What?
I've heard of him too. Why don't you ask me?
He's a great country singer.
You didn't know.
Oh, Mike Pelopita has some helpful suggestions.
I got this.
Oh, you want to read them?
So instead of calling people the M word, you can call them dwarf, miniature, baby, whatever that word is.
Diminutive.
Dwarfish, petite, elfin, very small, pocket size.
Pocket toy.
I'll call them pocket sized.
Okay.
All right,
Pygmy,
pint sized, sawn off, and fun sized.
Bobby says, Bobby Champagne says Christian should take half the pay for beating down on little people. Oh, and Scott Robinson is concerned about which of those tour dates were the Amanda McCarthy tour dates, Eazy-G?
Oh, the ones in Nashville. Georgia.
Right. And Scott also wants to know, what do you think of Glow Wrestling? Remember the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling?
Or be on Fox at midnight.
Or Glamour Women of Wrestling? Is that
very interesting?
I don't know.
No.
Well, usually I don't talk about events so far away. But I can't resist the December 3rd on a Friday, 8 o'clock, the CMA Entertainer of the Year. And I always refer to him as Eric Effin Church because of the T-shirts he sold with the F word on it.
Right.
But I put that aside. He is a great artist, and the tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. on May 7th at Ticketmaster. It's called the Gather Again Tour, and I guarantee it will be a sellout. So if you're a big fan of Eric Church, get your tickets early.
Yeah, they were talking about that on the morning show. Is that the first show at the Snooze Center?
That's all they have booked so far, I believe.
Well, they do have a kids show, but I don't know if too many people care about it. The July 24th, JoJo's Dream at 7 o'clock. It's a kids show.
Yes.
Listen, JoJo Siwa is like a legend.
That Crystal Lacoss?
JoJo Siwa.
Oh.
She's like an internet personality.
Oh.
And she's a singer.
Oh.
It's a kids show, though, isn't it?
No, she was on, what's that song? Dance Moms
no idea.
Song. What's that show? Dance Moms or something for a while. And she went to like YouTube and stuff and started making music and was on Nickelodeon.
But she's a young
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, something
Here
different.
I am.
Nickelodeon's on after Matt Connarton Unsheathed. Sorry, what, Eric?
Kristen, she's a young girl, right?
Yeah. She's close to my age.
All right, well, I guess some Relay for Life news. I found out the other day that the relay on June 5th this year will be 6 and 9. It's going to be at the Concord NHTI way up north. So there you go.
Now, can people still donate to that, Eric?
Yeah, raise $1,552. So they can go to my Facebook page if they care to, and they can find the. It's right on top of my page, the Relay for Life post, and they can hit the donate if they so choose. I just got myself a very light jacket. It took like 2 months to get it because it was on back order. And it says grand on it. I put it on my Facebook page, so I'm looking forward to wearing that.
Very good.
Wearing it proudly.
Good.
So, never mind.
Oh.
We're good.
So what's now so people know, just to clarify for people, so you are on Facebook, you are Eric Gagnon. So if people can go to your Facebook page and donate through you to the Relay for Life. And you've done a fantastic job with that.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Well, so a lot of money raised.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, date is looking at here.
You have your big blue binder?
Oh, yeah, here we go. Wednesday, April 14th. Speaking with Chris Cavanaugh, he's going to be at Homestead at 5:30. And there's a couple of events here. Oh, yeah, Laconia on Thursday, April 15th. 405 Bar and Grill on Johnny Friday.
Uh-huh.
And then Monday, April 12th, in Nashua at Fratello's, Chris Cavanaugh again at 5:30. And then Foreigner's Journey on Saturday, May 1st, my birthday, May 2nd at 4 o'clock at the Tupedo drive-in, and then good old Johnny Friday will be
Tupelo?
right here in Manchester.
Are you talking about the Tupelo?
Oh boy.
Cherryfield, Johnny Friday again at 7:30, and there you go.
Right? What is
Oh
that?
yeah, here we go.
Oh, good. Here we go.
We got. Oh, you remember that there was no car race last Sunday because of Easter, so they're gonna rev their engines up for this Saturday.
It's Martinsville, baby.
Maximum
Martinsville?
Yes.
7:30.
They're
And then on Fox the next week, April 18th on a Sunday, Toyota Owners 400 at 3 o'clock, and as you well know, Crystal Lacoss, the big ones, April 24th, Sunday, Geico 500 at Talladega at Fox at 2 o'clock. They always have a lot of crashes.
That's because Talladega's a super track, and usually most of the crashes happen at short tracks.
They always say you can't
because
lose the race on lap one, but you can't win the race on lap one, but you certainly can lose it if you go in a big crash and be out of the race.
Or you can be like Bristol was in lap one the other day. They couldn't even run a race because it was a dirt track, and they've never really raced dirt, and it had rained tremendously that day, and just mud everywhere.
The whole thing to me was a total disaster, Christian.
No, it wasn't. No. I see. It was a practice. It was a practice, and they've already said they're going to do it again next year because the drivers had fun.
They better do it better next year because I heard there was a lot of complaints.
Whenever you try something new, there's always going to be a lot of complaints.
Mm-hmm.
And haters.
Scott Robinson is asking, Eric, are there any updates on the Wrestling Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah, well there was a lot. I watched it the other night when I couldn't sleep. It was a 90-minute update on the WWE Network, and there was like 10 guys that went into the Hall of Fame that are no longer with us. It's called the Legacy.
Yes.
Part.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was one guy I didn't mention before. It was he went to the Ozzy Osbourne in the Celebrity Hall of Fame.
He's still with us.
Yeah, he's in the Celebrity Hall of Fame. I didn't mention that over the weeks.
Right. He was at WrestleMania 3, I think.
It was very weird though because there was no fans. It was all a couple of people were.
It was all virtual and no inductors.
No, they wanted to keep it short and sweet.
Only the inductees.
Yep. Oh yeah, if you're looking forward to some UNH football the next couple of weeks,
I'm not. No,
not really.
No. Canceled because of the
really.
COVID. So see UNH football in September. It was just a total disaster, unfortunately. Oh yeah, April 26th is National Pretzel Day. In fact, the Hobnob might have some specials that day.
Yes, of course, the Hopknot at 1000 Elm Street. And by the way, if you're just joining us, they have their wonderful outdoor dining. They've got the terrace set up, and it looks really cool.
Oh, excellent. Now, if it happens to be your birthday month coming up, like we've got mine in May, you can go down to Queen City Cupcakes and give them your email. It's so tasty. And you get a free cupcake. But first, you got to give them their email. Then they send you an email, and you bring it in, and you get your free cupcake.
There's a process.
Right. In the Van O's on Elm Street, there's another deal. You give them your email again, and you can join their club, which I have, and they'll send you an email, and you get a $5 gift card, and you can spend it there at the store.
Now, I don't want this to be awkward, but Scott Robinson in the chat room says, I can feel the tension between Christian and Easy.
There's no tension. I'm hunky-dory.
Mm-hmm. That's what everyone says when there's when there's tension. They say, "Oh, there's no tension."
The ice cream lovers, Ben and Jerry's. Once again, you give them your email,
or they change the subject.
Free cup or cone on your birthday month.
Ooh.
You can always count on Eric for doing something good.
Half birthday too. And then there's one more deal on your birthday. You go to Cracker Barrel and T-Bones, and you get a free dessert with your meal. And then they come by and they sing "Happy Birthday."
Oh God, I always hate that part.
It's the all the time. And my mother and father would love getting their happy birthday. And sometimes I would do it.
Wow. Oh boy.
And coming up real soon, be interesting to see what the Bruins do. The NHL trade deadline, April 12th on the Tuesday coming up. So. See what they do next week. Oh, I'm sorry. It's April 12th. It's a Monday.
I'm not sure everyone's going to get that or like it.
See what else mumbo jumbo I got here? My scribbles.
Yeah, some mumbo jumbo and scribbles.
Matt, can you believe it's already 5:03?
Wow. Right now, the 85th Masters, the winner gets a green jacket, It's a god-awful green jacket, but everybody wants it. Of course, you get a lot of money with it, too.
And a green jacket will sting you. It's very dangerous.
The 3-part championship was canceled. I don't know why they couldn't do it this year, but they said they used the old COVID reason. So,
well, it's a good reason.
It's not an old reason. It's kind of a good reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good reason.
Well, I'm voting for Jason Day. I mean, I'm voting. That's my pick to win it. So we shall see if that happens.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, then coming up next month is the horses. On my birthday, May 1st, it's back to the first Saturday in May, and then it's going to be. So if you're a big horse fan, it's going to be on channel NBC on channel 4. So you want to check that out if you're a horse racing fan.
Okay, whatever.
And we'll get to that another day down the road.
There's controversy around horse racing that it's immoral and unethical because sometimes, actually, have you guys ever seen this when they put a horse to sleep? Like a horse gets injured and they do it right on the track. They bring out this big curtain.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not a big horse fan, but some people are, so I like to get the news out.
Yeah, it's not good for the horses, is what I'm saying, because they get injured and then they get put to sleep right there on the track. I saw a video of it once. They bring out this big curtain, and so you can't see it happening, and it's like, that's kind of disturbing to me. I was very disturbed when I realized that. That's how it works.
Let's go to a better event. It's happening tonight on ESPN2. It's in Pittsburgh, the Frozen Four.
What is that?
It's the hockey championships. It's happening right now.
Oh.
There's a game as we speak. Minnesota versus Minnesota Duluth. And St. Cloud versus Minnesota at 5 o'clock. And then UMass versus Minnesota Duluth at 9. Unfortunately, 4 players, and a couple of them are their best players, are out for UMass. You're not going to believe this because of COVID. And then April 10th is Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Easy to believe.
And then it was a big upset, and the Baylor won the men's championship Monday night, and the Gonzala was 31-0, but they lost. So that was a big upset.
Texas Mike is in the Facebook live chat and says, "What was Eazy-G's big announcement?"
I'm wondering the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, getting to that. Yeah.
Good. I didn't want you to forget.
No, I didn't forget. And then Stanford won the women's championship, so that was good to see for them.
Uh-huh.
A new team on top.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then breaking news about the Fisher Cats.
Oh, wait.
Is that your big news?
No. Oh yeah, the because of the
breaking news.
As far as the rules of the age of COVID, so tickets are going to go on sale instead of March 15th. They're going on sale this Monday at April 12th. So for May tickets only though. So hopefully they will be able to get some fans. I intend to go to a game in June when it's a little bit warmer.
I'm definitely going to the one in May.
Oh, by the way, Miriam Banish is in the chat room, and she says she's in Boston right now picking up Scout, her beautiful dog, who just had heart surgery.
Oh, boy. How's the dog doing?
Apparently very well, and Miriam's picking her up, and I've been following the Facebook posts, and congratulations, Miriam. I'm glad that worked out well, and I'm glad that Scout's doing better.
That's great to hear.
Yes.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a big news right here.
Oh, big news.
The All-Star game got bumped from Georgia over to Denver now. But it's funny, though, because I'm listening to a lot of different talk shows, and they said that Denver has worse restrictions on voting than Georgia did. So who knows why it got moved, because they say Denver is worse than Georgia as far as the rules about voting. So who knows what's going on.
I haven't heard that. Oh, Miriam says, thank you, Matt. You're so kind. Well, you're very welcome.
Wait, I have a question. If they're moving the All-Star game to Denver, does that mean they're joining the Mile High Club?
I don't know. That's a good question. And the MLB draft was supposed to be in Georgia, too, and now they gotta move that to probably Denver, and that should be announced. They're still having the Hank Aaron tribute that night. It's going to be on a couple days down the road on July 13th. Oh, yeah, and then we're going to get to the big news now.
Oh, the big news. Wow. Big breaking news. This is very exciting.
Breaking news with Eric Eazy-G Gagnon. coming to you in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Well, I'm making my big return to the Peter White Morning Show tomorrow morning.
Wow, that is big news. Wow.
Looking forward to that. I think Gonzo is going to be there too, so boy, it's going to be a heck of a show. Dragon Dion will be there, obviously, and the host with the most, Peter White. So I'm looking forward to that.
No one seems to be very excited.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Peter too.
I've been on. It's the longest stretch I haven't been on the radio. It's 5 months, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, is this all confirmed, Eric? Because Peter White of the Morning Show with Peter White is in the Facebook live chat, and he just said, "What's the big announcement?"
Yeah, he was teasing it this morning on his show.
They're going to have a replay of February 4th, 2020, but I was part of that one.
Oh, well.
He's going to walk in. I'm trying to do a show here, kid.
Yes.
Last week, I am stoked to be there tomorrow morning.
Oh, the young people say that, I think, right, Christian? The young people, they say stoked, yes.
Stoked.
All righty, so that's the big news. I'm looking forward to it.
Rob Dion says, LOL, Peter White, you lucky dog. See, there's a dog theme.
Some dog.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a dog person than I am a cat person.
Oh, Shannon McGuire says, Peter won't be able to get a wink of sleep tonight. Too much excitement. Wow.
Yeah,
no one seems to be very excited.
I have a feeling he'll sleep very
Peter.
well. He knows how to sleep.
Yes. Well, I'm just glad that I'm glad that you apologized to Peter White and made everything and made amends, and that all is well.
He reached out to me and I said, let's just forget about it.
He reached out to you to accept your apology. Yep. I think that is very nice.
That's a great idea.
And said, you want to come on the show? And I said, yeah, I definitely would like to come back.
Okay, whatever.
I think that's wonderful.
Lovely.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm go back to the morning show. I haven't been there in a long. I hope I remember where it is.
You're gonna think it's an April Fool's joke. What I'm actually calling about. You're not gonna believe it, and I didn't believe it for a while. I had to research.
Oh boy,
you still there, Eric?
Yeah, I'm still there. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I want to call up and say hello to my friends Jim and Mary and Mary. And
okay, whatever.
With Mary, so we're going to let you guys go.
All right, Eric. A wonderful entertainment report. Thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing you tomorrow morning on the Morning Show with Peter White.
I hit the wrong button again. I'm still on.
Oh, you're still on. Oh,
it's the big red button.
Well, that's
probably
fine.
in the right corner.
I do need to.
I need eliminated the screen here all of a sudden.
I need to play you out anyway.
There
we go.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-bys, celebrity gossip? Eazy-G's got ya. Entertainment report style. That's why I'm easy.
'Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Are you ready for start time? Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
I'm trying to find the button here. Oh my god, I'm still on.
I'm looking at the monitor behind you. I'm like, so when's he gonna hang up?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
I see him. He tried. I'll give him that.
Eric, you just take your sweet time finding that button.
Oh, I found that. Oh, here it is again.
No. Oh, here it is again. Are you sure it's the right button this time?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking for that red.
It's in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh,
it's the phone that's upside down. It's red.
Oh, be careful about a red button. You don't want to launch something.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Ooh, boy.
You were close.
Yep. You probably almost had it there, Eric. How's it going looking for that button? You still looking?
Almost there.
Yep. Oh, boy. Well, at least you're not. At least it's on your phone and not on a tablet. Can you imagine how much more challenging that would be? How is the tablet, Rob Dion? He's in the chat room. I'd like to know how the tablet is.
Oh boy.
Still searching there, Eazy-G?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut the phone off.
Just shut the. Just shut the.
Eric,
Right.
I got it. I know how to fix it.
Oh.
Throw the phone out the window.
Oh.
It'll fix it.
Oh boy.
Throw it in the toilet. I think it'll fix it.
Now, Abigail Gem in the chat room is saying, can't Matt hang up on him? Well, I think that would be very rude, Abigail. I'm not just going to hang up on Eazy-G. I mean, then you and I would be beefing, just like you and Peter White.
On the phone, I can't see it. Figure this out.
What? What's going on? Did you find it?
Eric, it's a big red button. Has a phone. You should be able to see it. It's weird.
I spooked him about the red button and launching something.
Take the battery out of the phone.
Take the battery out of the phone?
I don't know. Throw the phone out the window. Run it over with a car. Put it in your blender.
He's still on. Eric, can you hear us? He may have pushed the mute button. I think he left.
He left the room.
I think he just gave up and left. He's still connected. But I don't see him, but I still see his room.
He just...
I think he just... I guess I will have to hang up. I think he just gave up and quit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hang up. All right, there we go. All right. Wow, another entertainment report. Oh no, Shannon McGuire in the chat room says, so the dreaded 20-day quarantine has hit our home. My daughter tested positive for COVID today.
Does your daughter go to school in Manchester, or is she in school?
Oh.
Because I asked because I had somebody that had to go through the quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about that, though.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Well, listen, we are past the top of the hour. We will take a break, and then we'll be back with more Matt Connarton Unleashed. I just got to pull up here. Let's see. I have another song.
I think we should check on Eric. I'm a little worried. He got up and left the room.
I think what he figured is, well, you know what? You're mentioning the battery might be why. Because I think what might have happened is he doesn't know how to take the battery out, but he figured maybe if he just gets up and leaves the room, eventually the battery will run itself down, and then the phone will shut itself off. And
that's a weird way of looking at it, but yeah.
And then he can just plug it in to recharge it. So there you go. Let's see. Here's a little. Well, I won't say who it is. We'll see if you can figure it out, Christian. But this is another song that I think you should consider for your new theme here on the show. So we're gonna play this, and we will show some love to our sponsors, and then we will be back well into hour number 2 of Matt Connarton Unleashed. Don't go away.
Where is Matt Connarton? I want Matt Connarton back. You don't sound like that.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. It's a beautiful day here. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Streaming at WMNHradio.org and at MattConnarton.com. And Christian Lacoss is here at the news desk.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What do you think, by the way, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince? I think I could knock out Mike Tyson.
I don't know, man. I like the second song you played more. It's real good.
The Eggman song?
Yeah, I love
Produced
it.
by DJ Midas. Yes. Well, by the way, I do want to mention, it is a beautiful day here in Manchester. You can hear we've got the windows open. You can hear the motorcycles outside. Our wonderful sponsor, the Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan at 1000 Elm Street, they do have their outdoor dining set up, and it looks magnificent. And it's Thursday, which means it's trivia night, so you might want to swing by, although you do need to register for that in advance. Give them a call But they have delicious gourmet pretzels. They have craft beer. They have wine. On Sundays, they do brunch. It's a wonderful place. And also, the staff is masked at all times, even out back in the kitchen. Very important. The tables are nice and spread out, and they do clean and sanitize diligently and consistently, which is very important. So, they want to keep, obviously themselves and their staff healthy, but also the patrons. So please visit the Hop Knot, and it's a great food, great service, and a wonderful family that owns and operates it. So there you go. Well, actually, let me give the numbers again quickly, and then we'll have to wrap up before too long because we do have the weekly die-on.
That's true. Coming
up next at 6 p.m. right here from WMNH. So, maybe we'll play a little more boxing. I have a song to play during the. I have a cool song to play during the changeover, but we'll save that. I'll keep that in my back pocket. I won't tell you what it is, but the weekly die-on, of course, with Ben and Daryl Dion is coming up tonight at 6 p.m. following this show. So we will be wrapping up shortly as far as being able to take calls and such. So don't wait till the last minute. Give us a call, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can opine and interact in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do is give us a call at 603-250-6007. By the way, Rocky mentioned Tony again in the Facebook live chat, our friend Tony D. I haven't heard have you talked to him this week?
I haven't talked to Tony in weeks, to be honest with you.
He usually calls pretty consistently this show. I don't think he's called yet this week, and I've been dying to ask him how it went over the weekend with his return to FM terrestrial radio in New Jersey.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll hear from him at some point. But, I'm definitely curious.
I know he's busy with the whole home renovation and stuff, too.
Oh, that's true. That's true. By the way, there is some breaking news, some bad news. CNN is reporting that several people injured in shooting in Bryan, Texas. Police responded to the scene of a shooting at an industrial park in Bryan, Texas, where they found several victims. According to Lieutenant Jason James of the Bryan Police Department, James could not speak to the extent of the victims' injuries in a news conference this afternoon. The victims had been taken to a local hospital. The suspect in the shooting is at large. They have no details or information about the suspect. So this is an active situation here. And on the same day that Joe Biden did announce some executive actions that he is taking on guns, and I was listening to some of that in the car earlier while he was speaking, and there's only so much he can do by executive action, but he did talk about something I oppose is he talked about getting rid of the immunity of gun manufacturers to be sued, which I don't think that you should be able to sue a gun manufacturer for, to me, that's bizarre. Bernie Sanders, and he actually changed his position eventually, but Bernie Sanders in 2015, he voted against, or he voted, I think it was, he voted in favor of gun manufacturers having immunity from being sued by the families of victims of gun violence because he said it would, that threatened to end gun manufacturing in the United States if gun manufacturers can be sued for what people do with their guns. I mean, to me, that would be like saying, you could sue an auto manufacturer if someone driving one of their cars, gets into a drunk driving accident and kills somebody. You're going to hold
That's basically the equivalent, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so that to me is very strange. I mean, I'm open to other common sense things like enhanced background checks and,
of course,
things like that, things that even a lot of Republicans are in favor of. But the ability to hold gun manufacturers accountable, I just think is so bizarre. It just seems so illogical to me. And in fact, I was actually surprised that the president brought it up today. So, but anyway, that's very scary what's happening in Bryan, Texas, and also too that football player who also, so actually two acts of gun violence today. So,
wait, there was a football player?
There was a it's a weird story. Let me see if I can find it quickly.
Was it a pro football player?
I believe so.
Deshaun Watson?
No, it wasn't a name. Let me see here. See if I can find it quickly. Football player kills 6. Philip Adams.
Oh.
This is from...
What team did he play on? I don't think he even...
Says here... This is from ESPN.com. Former NFL player Philip Adams kills 5 in South Carolina, then kills himself. This was originally reported by the AP at 9:57 a.m. Former NFL player Philip Adams fatally shot 5 people, including a prominent doctor, his wife, and their 2 grandchildren, before later killing himself, authorities said. York County Sheriff Kevin Tolson told a news conference today that investigators have not determined a motive in the mass shooting.
That's just, wow.
Oh, in the mass shooting yesterday. So it actually occurred yesterday. But this is the story from this morning. Tolson said, quote, "There's nothing right now that makes sense to any of us," unquote. Dr. Robert Leslie, age 70, and his wife Barbara, 69, were pronounced dead at the scene on Wednesday, along with their grandchildren, a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old.
That's just
God.
crazy.
I will say I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but since we don't know a motive, I'll just kind of throw this out there. When it's a situation where it's a football player, an ex-football player.
Got to be something to do with CTE.
CTE, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Exactly.
You know, which we're learning more and more about. And, you know, obviously these football players, they have these terrible concussions. And there was, I can't remember his name now. There was a football player a number of years ago who committed suicide, but he had decided to donate his brain to science because he was struggling so much that he
wasn't.
I can't remember his name now, but I'd look it up. But we're actually running out of time because we got to wrap up soon so I can clean. But sure enough, when they looked at his brain, I mean, it was severely damaged, clearly from concussions. And I've even heard people say, I've heard professional football players say, or even ex-college players that they wouldn't necessarily want their kids to get into it.
No,
because of what can happen.
That's why it's like any sport where you have to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
But let me ask you this. So not to get too heavy, but is this something that's on your mind at all when, you're getting into something where you're going to be hit in the head?
I mean, it's been a thought a few times, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting hit in the head and be taking shots.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking the proper, like, I'm training. I'm going to be wearing head guard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I've been in action sports since I was like 14, whether it's scootering, skateboarding, BMX, anything like that. I've always worn a helmet for that exact reason right there.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure if I donate my brain, I'm sure you're going to find something messed up there. There's got to be something missing.
Yeah. But, and I mean, and I assume, I guess at a certain point it becomes a matter of, well, if you really love something, you're going to take the risk, like with anything in life. We have a call. We'll grab this before we have to begin to wrap up. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Oh, like a bad virus you can't get rid of.
Hey, question. Before you even start, have you listened to any part of the show?
Not today.
Have you ever listened to any part of the show?
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
I listen.
All right.
I'll take that.
All right. Fair enough. All right, Dave. We are short on time, but go ahead. What have you got?
Another Nashua, I guess GraniteGrock.com is reporting that 2 different Nashua residents have now been arrested for criminal trespass by being at City Hall.
Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on CTE and brain stuff?
Wait,
since that was the subject.
Wait, I am curious. What happened exactly?
It's hard to find information. There's only one article about it. It's just the one at Granite Grok.
Yeah.
It's written by Doris Hannessy, who is a former Nashua Board of Education member.
Oh, I've met Doris. Yeah.
So the background on this is that this gal named Lori Ortolano has been, trying to get access to City Hall and making appointments, and she's been served with a no trespass order unless she gets an appointment.
Yeah, you told us about her. Yeah.
And this article does not name who was arrested, but I'm wondering if she was one of the 2 people arrested. It sounds like they're describing her.
But arrested.
So I'm sorry I don't have more. I'm sorry I don't have more details. But this was all I could find. Again, this is the problem when you get mainstream media that's not doing much to report, the government abuses. We're reduced to calling talk radio about it. That's how the news is getting out.
Right. Well, if you we are short on time, Dave. But if you find out more about it, give us a call back tomorrow or whatever. I'm curious.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
What?
No, that's all. I didn't have anything else to add. I appreciate it. I'm not being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. No.
Well, it was the tone of voice there.
I was just making sure.
Buddy,
no, the way you said it.
Thanks.
The way you said it, it sounded like you were saying, "Yeah, thanks."
No. Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. No, I know. I kind of sensed that you didn't mean it to come out the way it did. It just came out that way. That happens to everybody. All right, Dave. No worries. All right. Thank you for the call and RidleyReport.com. Correct.
Correct. Ciao.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That was Dave Ridley.
Okay. Bye.
Of the Ridley Report. There you go. Yeah, I remember him calling and talking about that Lori Arterano, some
Man,
person.
I was getting ready to I was getting ready to just chew this man up and spit him out.
Wow.
I was like, yo, what stupid thing is he going to say? But actually, this wasn't really stupid. I kind of feel bad now.
Yeah. Well,
Can't believe I'm having a pang of sympathy for this man.
All right. Well, we will begin to wrap up because, like I said, the weekly die-on is coming up next live here from the studios of WMNH. Oh, I better pull up that song I was thinking of. There's a Springsteen song about boxing. Now, I'm not suggesting that this is the one that you'll want to use as your new theme, because it's kind of low key. You probably don't want something, you're going to want something high energy, but I just want to play this. But I just figure, it's a great song. It's from his Devils and Dust album, which came out in the mid 2000s. It's called The Hitter. It's a great song about boxing. And then, of course, there is, The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel, which, again, I don't think would be the song you would want necessarily. I mean, great harmonies, but probably not. I think you should consider that LL Cool J, though. I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic. And Christian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm glad you were here to experience the joy of this week's entertainment report.
Oh, it's absolutely lovely. Best entertainment report I've ever seen in my life.
And hopefully our friend Eazy-G Eric Gagnon has figured out how to hang up Skype on his end.
I hope so.
Yes, his phone might still be on for all we know.
Can someone text him to see if he's okay? I mean, he just got up and walked away from the phone.
Yeah, that was weird. That was very weird. Definitely the strangest ending we've had to the report, but lots of breaking news, very exciting. And don't forget, Eazy-G will be on the morning show with Peter White tomorrow morning at bright and early, 7 a.m. Of course, you can hear the morning show with Peter weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. with a replay from 2 to 4 right before this show. And with that, we shall bid you adieu. If you missed any part of today's show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and at mattconnerton.com. And stick around. Weekly Don coming up next, and we leave you with this. This is a little Springsteen. This is called The Hitter.